Today our destination is Carlton, which is a declining town, heavily declining town between Stephenville and Hamilton. At its peak, there were about 250 to 300 people who called Carlton home. Now the population is not even half of that. So let's see what Carlton has in store for us. That old Coke cooler. That's pretty too.
Carlton sits at the junction of Farm Roads 219, 1744, and 2823 in northwestern Hamilton County, 16 miles east of Dublin. A gentleman by the name of H.H. Armstrong originally settled Carlton in 1877 on land owned by J.M. Evans and Dr. F.M. Carlton, who was the town's namesake. In 1879, the Honey Creek Post Office was moved to Carlton, and the community was granted its name. A prominent east-west stage route ran through the community, which led to its growth, and in 1878, a school and a church were established. Further prosperity came in 1907 when the Stephenville, North and South Texas Railway reached the town. By 1900, Carlton already had 161 residents, several businesses, including a cotton gin. By 1910, the population was 750, and the town had its own bank. At one point, Carlton even had two competing newspapers of its own. As with many small Texas agricultural towns, however, the Great Depression and the boll weevil blight of the 1930s hit Carlton hard, and all growth pretty much came to a screeching halt. By 1940, the population had already fallen to 400. This was also the same year that the rail line to Stephenville was abandoned.
What makes Carlton kind of unique is that it's a ghost town with a faint pulse. There's probably still about 65 or 70 people who live here. There's infrastructure like storm drains and traffic lights and things like that. All of the downtown storefronts are closed or not being used as businesses anymore. This right here is particularly unique because it looks like a seamstress or an alteration specialist used to occupy this space. You come over here and look at the windows. There's still sewing machines, thread, half-finished projects. It almost looks like they left work one day, went home, and just never came back. It's sad and fascinating at the same time.
Due to declining enrollment, the Carlton School closed in 1969. The decline continued throughout the 70s and 80s, and by 1990, only approximately 70 residents remained. Today, a small general store and the post office are the only two businesses still in business in Carlton.
So that was Carlton. I picked that one for my first episode because A, it's close to the house. It only took me an hour and a half to get here. And B, in the ghost town sense, as you can see, it's quite picturesque. There's a lot of stuff left to take pictures and video of. And Places like that always are particularly fascinating to me anyway. Don't know why. Well, hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next time, subscribe, like, so every time we upload new content, you'll get a notification, and we will see you guys at the next ghost town. Bye, everyone.